In the dimly lit study of their palatial mansion, Matt-Trakker sat across from his son, Scott, the weight of a lifetime's worth of secrets heavy on his shoulders. For years, he had shielded Scott from the truth about his mother, protecting him from a past fraught with danger and deception. But now, as Scott grew older, the time had come to reveal the reality hidden behind the carefully crafted facade. "Scott," Matt began, his voice steady, yet tinged with a hint of apprehension. "There's something important I need to tell you, something I should have told you a long time ago." Scott regarded his father with a mixture of curiosity and concern, sensing the gravity of the moment. "What is it, Dad?" he asked, his eyes searching Matt's face for answers. Taking a deep breath, Matt began to unravel the tangled web of secrets that had defined their lives. "Your mother, she wasn't just anyone. She was a remarkable woman, brave and fiercely determined." Scott's brow furrowed in confusion. "I don't understand. What happened to her? Why have you never told me about her before?" Matt hesitated, grappling with the memories that threatened to overwhelm him. "Your mother was an agent of the Peaceful Nations Alliance, an organization dedicated to protecting the world from threats beyond imagination." Scott's eyes widened in disbelief as he struggled to comprehend the truth. "An agent? But why would you keep that from me? And what happened to her?" Matt's gaze faltered for a moment before he steadied himself, the weight of his words hanging heavily in the air. "Your mother? She made the ultimate sacrifice to protect me. You see, Scott, we were on a mission together. We were caught in a firefight with no way of escaping. That is, unless someone provided a distraction. As your mother and I fought over who would go, I stood as fast as I could to try and race out into the open, but she kicked my feet out from under me, going in my stead. She yelled back, 'Tell Scott, I'll always be with him.' I managed to flee, but your mother did not." Silence descended upon the room as Scott processed the revelation, the pieces of a puzzle long hidden finally falling into place. "In your mother's will, she made a request that if anything should ever happen to her, that I adopt you." Scott stood in silence. Matt asks, "Are you okay, Scott?" Matt reached out to his son, offering him solace in the midst of their shared grief. "By the time you were old enough to understand, I was afraid that if I told you, you would hate me for what happened to your mother." Matt beckons for T-Bob to join them in the study and asks him to unlock file folder S8E07. T-Bob turns into a projector, and the room lights up with photos of Scott's mother. "Your mother meant the world to me. She was my best friend and love of my life." As father and son grappled with the truth that had been concealed for so long, a sense of unity washed over them, binding them together in their shared heritage. For in that moment of revelation, they found not only sorrow and regret, but also strength and resilience, the legacy of a woman whose sacrifice had shaped their lives in ways they could never have imagined. "Dad, I wish you had told me this sooner," says Scott. "I can't imagine how hard it was, but all I can say is, thank you for being my father." Spectrum's got such supervision.